We've been here before, fighting against the things that make us unhealthy, fearful, and lonely. While fitness centers closed their doors, we opened ours wider. We ran towards the front lines, providing childcare, food, support, and hope. We charged forward. As you begin to reset your life, consider joining more than a fitness center. We are a movement that says yes. Yes to the vulnerable. Yes to the isolated. And yes to swimming, fitness, and Zumba. The YMCA is so much more than a gym. We are a cause. A cause for a better us. Join a cause.
there, YMCA friends and family. It's Jackie, and it's a Pilates day. So I hope you're tuning in to have some fun and relax together. If you are new to Pilates, it is a core-based workout where we use our breath and the control of our core to move and work and extend out through the rest of the body. So we will sweat a little bit. You don't need any equipment. All you do need is some space. If you have a mat, lay it down. If you have a towel, that could work too. We are going to start today in a standing position. And for all of this time on this journey of virtual classes, we've started in a seated position. So I'm going to throw something new out at you guys. Everybody rise up. And I got DJ Wills in the house. He's going to hit our fun tunes today. We got some inspiring music to listen to while we work out together. All right, so find your space. We're going to start here with a nice easy stance. You can soften up through the knees. Take your core, belly button in towards your spine, and big breath. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, slowly lower down. Good, just one more time like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop down. Right arm only this time. You're going to reach up and over. Feel a nice stretch down the side of the body. And then just float over to the other side. Keeping the knees nice and soft. Feeling a nice stretch down the side of the body. Last time, each way. Slowly bring it up center and over. From here, your hand is going to come right back down to your sides. You're going to take your chin down to your chest. Roll your head over to the right. And then slowly drop it down and roll it over to the left. Just loosening out through the neck. Feeling a nice stretch as you bring the ear closer down towards your shoulder. Good, this time we're going to hold it onto this first side. Drop the shoulders down and feel a nice stretch right here. Down the neck into the shoulder. Come back center, take your time. Roll your head over to the other side and just freeze right here. Good, from here we're going to drop your chin slowly to the chest. Take your time. Bring your head up. Reach the arms with you. Arms are going to clasp together overhead. And you're going to slowly turn your palms up to the sky. And then we're going to hinge forward at the hip, nice and slow. Tip down into a flat back. Reaching out, heels push down, head looks straight down. From here, relax the fingers, unclasp the hands, and slowly reach down towards the floor. Wiggle out through those toes. Allow your head to just hang. Turn your head slowly side to side, shaking any tension out of the neck and out of the shoulders. Feeling a nice stretch down the back of the legs. Now from here, you're going to stop this turn of the head. Slowly rise, one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. As you reach up, look up, big breath. Slowly hinge back forward. Your hands are just going to stay straight out. We're going to slowly reach back down towards the ground, and your palms are going to start to tap down towards the floor. So if you need to slightly bend your knees to get there, go for it. If you can reach down with your legs staying nice and straight, do it. Just make sure you're not locking out through the knees. Now from here, we're going to take a slow walk. So we're going to bring our hands out. We're going to slowly walk the feet back. And we're going to start right here in this plank position. Your option today is to drop to the knees if you need it. Remember here, your core leads the way. So you're finding that belly button, pulling it back in towards the spine. Your option, knees can be down on the mat, or you can even walk the hands further back and start right here in this tabletop. You have one more deep breath. Then we're going to lift the hips up into a down dog, or you're going to sit back into a child's pose. So if you're on your knees, hips back over to the heels. If you're with me in this down dog, you're going to press your palms through the mat, push your heels down, feel a nice stretch. Down the back of the legs, in the calf muscle. Slowly drop your head deeper down towards the floor, press the chest down. One more deep breath here. All right, now we're going to really work on warming up through the body. Coming back into that full plank position, dropping the hips down on the knees if you need to. Slow Pilates push-up. You're going to drop down, elbows rub the rib cage, and then lift straight back up. You have that 2 more times. Option, knees hit the floor, then lift up. Feel the back of the arms start to burn just a little bit. Hold it at the top right here. Push back into a down dog or a child's pose. You choose. Deep breath, inhale, exhale. From here, we're dropping back down, walk it out. So we're gonna start to make our movements just a little bit faster and flow through so we can get warm. Push the balls of the feet down, heels lift. Slow 3 Pilates push-ups. Inhale, lower down. Exhale and rise. 2 more to go. Last one. Remember, anytime you can drop to the knees. Now take this last one, sinking down into the floor. We're gonna lift the chest into a swan and keep the work. Into the triceps, lifting up through the chest. Widen out through the feet if you feel any discomfort in that low back, or you just don't lift as high. Slowly coming back down to the floor. Tuck the toes under. We have 1 more set, pushing back up into this plank. Deep breath here. Knees if you need it. 3 slow push-ups. Elbows in. Exhale and rise. Keep that focus on the core. Even weight between the palms. Lower down. Scoop the chest. Lift up into the swan. Drop the shoulders down. Soften up through the elbows. 1 last deep breath. Drop back down to the floor. Shake out through the fingers, guys. You can wiggle out through them. You can reach them up overhead if that feels good for you. You can make a fist and then release it. Drop the hands down when you're ready. Head look straight down on the floor. Now, while we're laying here on the belly, I need you to engage that core. So think about pulling the belly button away from the mat and back and towards your spine. Lift your feet up off the floor. See how that feels. Now, you can make any exercise in Pilates easier by making your range smaller. So if you need to, you go closer to the mat. You can also just do 1 leg. Head stays looking down at the floor. I will talk you through this. Now start a little kick of the legs. Just the low body, warming up through the glutes and the hamstrings. Deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more deep breath. Slowly drop the feet back down on the floor. Walk your hands back underneath the shoulders. Push back up into a plank. You can modify on the knees. Abs are nice and tight. This time we have 1 push-up, and you're gonna drop down nice and slow. It's little. It can be top half, then rise up. Freeze right here. From here, we're dropping right back down to the floor. You're gonna lift up into that swan, widen out through the feet, look straight up. Then lower down to the ground, reaching the arms up overhead, palms hit the ground, lift the feet up, start a little swim with just a low body. Now in this set, if you have that core control happening and you feel like you can lift the hands off the floor, go for it. Focus on the squeeze of the glutes. Relax through those toes, feet are nice and pointed. Reaching for the opposite wall with the hands. 1 more deep breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly lower everything down. Walk the hands back. You getting the idea? We're adding on. Push back up. You can tuck the toes under, pushing into this plank position. Knees or toes, drop down, elbows rub the rib cage. Lift back up. Slowly sink back down to the floor. Lift the chest. Swan. Hold. Breathe. Slowly drop down, control it. As your chest taps down, arms shoot up overhead. Brace that belly. Now this time everybody or everything lifts and add the arms to the swim. It is optional. You can be right here, alternating arm and hand, hitting the ground. You can keep the feet down and just do the arms. You choose. 2 more deep breaths. Now, I really want you to feel a squeeze between the shoulder blades. Lift up that chest. Last breath. Exhale. Awesome. Walk those hands back in. Underneath the shoulders, we're pushing back into a child's pose. Or if you wanted to do that down dog, go for it. It's always an option. From here, we're going to take a little stretch over to the right side. Walk it and then drop it. Then slowly come back center, and then walking it all the way to the other side, giving the wrists a nice little break, feeling a nice stretch down the side of the body. All right, we got one more move. One more move to add on to that series. Stay with me. You are gonna be just fine. After we do this last set, we are gonna transition on to the back. So power through. We're gonna take our body long. Our hands are gonna re-walk back underneath the shoulders. Off the knees if you can, if not, you're down on the knees. We're gonna put it all together so you have a triple push-up right here. Inhale, lower down. Exhale and rise. 2 more to go. Keep it strong and controlled. Last one. Now here's the add-on. Right knee is gonna pull into the chest slow, and then step it back. Left leg in towards the chest, and then tap back. You have that again. Right leg, left leg, nice and slow, warming up through the core. Now slowly lower down. Elbows rub the rib cage. Lift the chest, widen out the feet if you need. Look up, then slowly drop down. Shoot the arms out, swim and go. Belly tight, try not to sway the body. Everything stays controlled. Just a little kick and a little flap of those arms. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Lower it all down. From here, we walk our hands back underneath the shoulders. Push the hips back and down. Child's pose or down dog, you choose. Deep breath. From here, we are going to transition. So take your time. You can walk your hands underneath the shoulders, press yourself up, flip on over to the booty. We're going to lower down towards that mat, slowly sink. You can grab onto the back of your legs to help you get there. Once you're there, palms are down. Lift the feet up off the floor. Pushing your low back down into the mat. Your gaze is straight up to the ceiling. Shoulders up, back, and down, and imprint that spine down towards the floor. Toes are gonna tap, take your time. Inhale, lower. Exhale and rise. All right, so body should be nice and warm. Maybe your heart rate lifted through that last series. If you're still not feeling warm enough, or you need an option, you're making your range smaller. So you can be little drop, you can be halfway, or you can be a toe tapper down to the floor. Whatever works for you. Most important part is that you're bracing through the core, you're working with control, so use that mind. Belly button to spine, inhale as you drop, exhale as you rise. One more time. All right, from here, we're gonna take the legs straight up, kick them together, creating this Pilates stance. So your heels squeeze together, feet are pointed, toes are relaxed, hands down. Same idea. We're gonna keep the legs straight though, so it's a little drop and a little lift. Repeat that. And if and when you're ready, you're gonna start to go just a little bit lower. To increase the intensity, we increase the range. Squeeze the heels a little bit tighter, really warm and work the inner thigh. A little bigger. You have it just one more time. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, lift. Hold it at the top. Little scissor kicks. Really warm up the inner thigh. Guys, you can keep it high. You can keep it with a slight bent knee, or you make that kick stronger, sharper, and lower the legs down. Now, if you're feeling good, turn your hands. Palms lift towards the ceiling. Reach out open wide. Tuck the chin in and crunch up. Chin to chest, shoulder blades lift. You have it 2 more deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. One last breath. Inhale and exhale. Slowly hug the knees into the chest. A little rock side to side. Now from here, this rock, you can stay here for as long as you need it. If you're feeling okay, we're gonna keep moving on. We're gonna keep this Pilates flowing today, but feel free to stretch when you need, break when you need. We're gonna hold the knees back up center. Palms are going on the quads. Knees stay bent. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips. You're gonna press the palms into the legs as you pull the knees towards the body. So elbows in towards the rib cage and create some tension there. And then the more you push and pull, the more you're gonna feel the burn in your core. Deep breath. Now here, your shoulders stay down and back. Your blades press into the mat. Keep on breathing strong. Inhale. Exhale. Good, you have it. One more deep breath. As you exhale, release, palms go down, feet go to the floor, press up into a bridge, hold it right here. So, before we move anywhere, our shoulders can tuck under if you prefer that. I want you to check your weight placement. Make sure you can turn your head easily side to side. And if you can't do that, you have too much weight in the head and neck, and that is not good. You want to transfer that weight into the shoulders, into the feet, but really use your core to drive the control. Now from here, you can stay right here. We're gonna really warm up the glutes and the back of the legs. We're gonna take a little walk. So you're gonna walk your feet out as far out as you can go. You're gonna hold, and then you're gonna slowly march back in. Now here you work at your own pace. You go as far out as what feels good for you, and you keep on breathing. Once you get to that point where you feel like you can't go any further, hold, and then walk right back. If you feel like the back of your leg is gonna start to cramp up, you can always drop out of this and march the feet out with your low back down onto the floor. To show you that option, it's right here. It's a march, but really squeeze, control it from the back of the leg, and then march right back in. You have it one more time, hips high. Walk it out. Now walk it back in and freeze. Hips stay right where they are. If you need a break, drop out. If you're feeling good, right leg rises, bend the knee. Deep breath. Push the left foot down into the floor. Inhale, pulse. Lift and drop. Now this leg really burns, that's left. Down on the floor, squeeze through. Sculpt through the hamstring and through your glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Transition to the other side. Find your balance first. You got a fresh leg here, should feel okay. The pulsing is optional. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you want it, go for it. Lift and drop. It's a little movement. You're staying right where it burns, never dropping out of that. Tighten up through that core. 8, 7. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2. Good. Drop that foot. What is up next? We're gonna do one walk out and freeze. If you can, join me. March it out as far out as you can go and just hold right here. Toes are down if you can. Heels are down, hips are up. If this bothers your low back, walk your feet in closer to your body. Gaze is straight up. It looks like it should be easy, doesn't it? It does, but it does not feel easy. Squeeze those cheeks. One last breath. Inhale. Walk the feet back. Now from here, if you have your shoulders tucked under, untuck them. One vertebrae at a time, sinking the spine down into the floor. And as your spine taps down, your knees come right back up. Palms off the mat. A little pump of those arms. Now from here, it's a controlled movement, pumping the palms through the air. Pretend you're in water. Pretend there's something there. Maybe you have a weight on your ankle or on your wrist or through the palm. You're pressing down maybe on a bender ball, something that gives you an idea that you're working here in the back part of the arm. Push through. Now, if you're feeling okay, tuck the chin, crunch on up. If you're feeling okay, squeeze those heels together, straighten out through the legs. And if you're still feeling okay, drop down. Okay, chin to chest, deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Your gaze is through your knees if you're crunched up. If you're down on the floor with your head, you're looking straight up. If you need the option, knees stay bent and head stays down. Keep on breathing here, you have it. 2 more breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. That breath stays slow and controlled. Last one. As you breathe out, slowly bring that core closer in towards your spine. Drop out, hug the knees into the chest, rocking it side to side. We are going to allow our legs to fall to one side. You can just take the hands and place them away from your body. Make sure your shoulder blade pushes down into the floor. Brace your core, and we're going to come back up center and just let your hands float to the other side. Press your knees down. It should feel good down the side of your body. From here, we're coming back center. Bring it back up and hold. Knees are going to stay bent to start. Chin comes up to the chest, and we're right here. Shoulders back and down. We're going to shoot those legs out and then slowly bring them back in. Now, as you kick the legs out, squeeze the heels together. Option, head is down, and you kick the legs straight up towards the ceiling. The lower you take your legs in this kick, the harder it becomes. Now, you can make it harder by adding arm reach up overhead. Float the palms through the air, then control it back in. Imagine that you're still in the water there with your arms. Push through. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Now, hold up. Right leg is going to go straight. Left leg is going to hover down over the floor. Hold the stretch. Wiggle out through the toes. If you like your head up, tuck the chin into the chest. Switch legs and hold it. So this move right here is single leg stretch. Focus here. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg as we speed up the movement. Inhale, exhale. Good, keep on going with this. Each kick of the leg is half a breath. Breathe through, inhale and exhale every time. Now listen, when you breathe out in Pilates, you can do it through your mouth, your nose, whatever feels comfortable for you and natural, but think about your core control as you breathe out. Belly button closer to the spine. Keep breathing here. 2 more, inhale, exhale, last one. Bring your legs together and freeze, whether they're straight or whether they're bent, up to you. Hands come back behind the head. Head can drop to the floor if you need it. Slowly drop the legs down and just hold. As far down as you can go and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. We have 1 more move before we take a break. Focus here. If you need the break, hug your knees into the chest. What we're moving into is a crisscross. We're going to work through our oblique muscles. Take your right knee into your chest. Lengthen the left leg down. Bringing your shoulder across the opposite knee. Switch and hold. Freeze it. I want your elbow to stay wide, shoulder to knee. All right, let's speed it up. Inhale and exhale. Option, what does that look like? Tapping the toe down, keeping the knee bent, elbows still stay wide. Can you make it a little lower? Lift the shoulder blade up a little bit higher. It's gonna make it a little bit harder. Keep that breath going. Twist, exhale. Good. We're gonna end right here. Last one and hold. Bringing the knees into the chest. Drop down. Shake it out side to side. Oh. We're gonna keep on going. If you need more of a break, you take it. Okay, from here, we are gonna transition onto our right side. So flip onto the right side. You can hold your head in your hands. You can drop your head all the way down and extend that bottom arm. Or you can even sit up just like this if this is more comfortable for you. You choose. All right, we're gonna start with our knees bent in, so go ahead and find that. Controlling it from that core, yes. Belly button strong into the spine. Hand is down, just lifting up that top leg. Nothing crazy. Focus on opening up through the hip and then dropping the leg down. So, remember, Pilates is a lot of mental awareness, a lot of body awareness. You can make this lift work and feel nothing. Or you can use your mind and really squeeze through the core in your glute and feel the work in the outer thigh as you go up, inner thigh as you go down. 2 more times, full range, all the way up, all the way down. From here, transition so your knees stay together, just lift the top foot. Now I want you to keep the position of this leg. You're just lifting it up and lowering it back down. Oh, and then do you feel that bridge work coming back? That one, a little bit. You feel that burn happen? Yeah, sure you do. If you walked out with those feet, you're gonna feel that work in the in your glute as you kick that leg up high. You have it 2 more times. From here, on this last one, you're gonna kick up and you're gonna hold it as high up as you can go. Wiggle out through those toes, brace through your core. Now little tiny pulse, lift and drop. Now watch your posture. As our body starts to feel tension, our shoulders wanna rise up. Avoid the shrug. No shrugging out there, not in Pilates. Keep on pressing up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down, all the way down, toes stay together. We're gonna continue on, lifting the knee, dropping the knee. Feeling okay so far? Take a little recovery. Sure it is. From here, I'm gonna make it just a little bit harder by transitioning into lifting the feet up off the floor. So take the knees back together, lift the feet up, and then open up the knee. Now your range increases just a little bit. Kick up, lower down. Think about that belly. Pull it back together. Now we make it a combo. Who remembers it? We lift the knee, we straighten out through the leg, we have the toe to toe, and then knee to knee. Keep on going. Up, extend, down, and down. Make sure those shoulders stay down and back. Belly button to spine. Keep on breathing through. Lift, kick, drop, and drop. 2 more times. But what? It's not over after these 2 more times. We're gonna lift up. We're gonna extend that leg up, straighten it out, and freeze. Now, just the tap down of the toe. Drop and lift, lower and lift. Keep this going. Drop and rise. Really squeeze through the glute. If you feel like your butt cheek is cramping up on you, fall out of this, guys, and give it a little smack. You have it 2 more times. Last one, tap the toe down, bring the knees back together, drop the feet, give it a little smack, and we're gonna transition back onto our belly. So flip over, and your palms are coming underneath the shoulders. Shoulders back and down. Deep breath right here. Inhale. Exhale. Guess what? We're pushing back up into a plank now that we had not enough of a break for our wrists. You can use your knees. Find your core, belly button in. Inhale, exhale, rise up. Nice and slow. Right knee in towards your chest. Then tap it back. Repeat that. Right knee, then tap back. Option, guys. Knee and kick back. Now, if you just work this right side, you're really still gonna feel it. If you wanna intensify it, push the heel away, and then point the foot as you drive that knee into the chest. Keep this going. Push it. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. Slow Pilates push-up. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, rise. 2 more times. We like sets of 3. Last one. From here, left leg. Lift, drive that knee into the chest, and tap back. Repeat that. You can stay right here. You can have your knee down, and you're tapping back right here. Do what works for you. If you're ready to push the heel, do it. Try not to sway in that upper body, keeping everything controlled from that core. Bigger pull, push the heel. Squeezing through the cheek. 3 more times. 2 more. It's getting hard. Last one. All right, we end it. 3 push-ups, knees or toes. Inhale, drop. Exhale, rise. Elbows in, guys. Slide through the rib cage. Drop down. Press up. Back. Child's pose. We're gonna transition to the other side. Catch your breath. Stay in that child's pose if you need a little bit more time. If you're ready, we're hitting the deck on the other side. So drop on in. Remember, your hand can hold the head or you can drop all the way down. Bend the knees. Brace that belly. Lift up. Drop down. Relax through those toes. Now, we work that first side pretty hard. We got to do the same exact thing on this side. Remember the rule. Can't have one butt cheek looking better than the other. Keep on breathing through. Lift a little higher. As you lift, try not to sway back onto that butt cheek. You're keeping everything nice and controlled. Shoulders back and down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. We're gonna hold it up. Freeze right here. Little tiny pulse. Sure, why not? Keep on squeezing through. All right, relaxing through those toes, belly brace. Slowly take your time. We're gonna drop this leg down, knees come together, lift the top foot, kick up, and drop down. Good, keep this range going. Hips stacked. Squeeze the glute, pressing through. This hand can support your balance. It can help. If you want to challenge yourself, you can release the hand from the floor and make sure you don't sway. 2 to go. Lift and drop. Now what? Lift up, hold. Pulse it, squeeze through. Keep that breath under control. As you exhale, belly button closer to your spine. We got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly drop. Little recovery, feet together, just lift the knee. Do you think it's crazy that I think that this is a little recovery? It feels good. It feels better than what we just did on that leg lift pulse thing. Madness. All right, when you're ready for more, lift the feet up off the floor, increase the range, and then the recovery goes away. Now I feel that burn back again. Opening it up through the knee. Remember, the bigger your range, the bigger the work. Keep it small if you need it. Feet together. Keep that core braced. You have it 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Last one. Combo time. Lift the knee. Straighten out through the leg. Toe to toe. Knee to knee. Repeat it. Lift. Extend. Down and down. Guiding through with that breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Drop down. Keep it controlled. You have it 1 more time. Do you remember what happens after this? Hold the knee up, hold the leg up, just tap the toe, down and up. If you need a break, drop out of this. If you can keep pressing on for a little bit longer, we're gonna keep pressing on, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, tap down, drop it. Back on your spine, roll back. Take your time getting there. Laying back on your spine, you're dropping your hips down. If you need a little pat, go for it. If you're feeling okay, imprint. Palms are back down to your sides. Oh, just easy crunch up. Roll the chin into the chest, reach away. Fingertips, reach past the hips. You're reaching down towards the ankles. And then we're gonna take a big swing in the arms. So circle them up overhead, all the way around, and then bringing them straight back down. Palms lead the way. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, push through. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push through. Last one. From here, lift the knees, triple pulse. 3, 2, extend everything out long and hold. Swing the arms and freeze. We're doing that again. Crunch it. 3, 2, 1, up and hold. Extend out. Open. You can drop your head down if you need it. You have this 2 more times. Crunch. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Extend. 1 last time through. 3, 2, 1, up and hold. Extend out and freeze. Squeeze the heels. If you can, keep the chest lifted, the shoulder blades a little lifted up off the floor. If not, you're dropping that head down. Look up towards the ceiling. All right, hug it in. You've earned a break. Rock it out side to side. We're gonna really focus on our oblique work up next. If you need more of a stretch, you're just gonna drop your knees to one side and hold the stretch. And then transition to the other side when you're ready. If you want to stay in the work with me, we're gonna push the knees back away, open the hands, drop them down to the floor, shoulders back and down. Press the shoulder blades into the mat. Drop the knees to the right side. Hold it here. Now, if you want more of a stretch, your knees are going all the way down to the floor. If you want more oblique work, you're going to extend the legs out, create a Pilates stance. Slowly bend the knees back in, come back center, and drop halfway to the other side. Then extend out and freeze. Good. Bend in, come back center. Freeze right here. Now, if you need that stretch again, go for it. If you want more work, we're going to keep the legs straight up this time. Little windshield wiper action. Inhale. Exhale, drop to the right. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back up. Slowly transition to the other side. Squeezing the heels together. Lift back up. And then drop. So if you want to transition into a little bit faster of a windshield wipe, go for it. If you like extra slow and a pause, stay with that. It's your workout. Make it work for you. Option, of course, is to keep the knees bent. Last one, guys. Drop down and hold. Come back center. Freeze right here. Hands are going to walk in. Now, if you need a little bit of support for your low back, you can go ahead and walk your hands underneath your butt cheeks if that feels good for you. You do not have to, though. Your palms can stay out, or you can even stay wider if you need more support. We're going to take these legs. We're going to open them wide. So inhale, drop down, circle them out, and then squeeze the heels and lift. Option. What is it? Head is down, tiny little circles. You make your circle smaller to make it easier. You can even bend the knees, and you're staying right here. You're working through your hips, your lower abs. Keep on breathing through. Drop down, rise up one more time. Hold it, reverse it. So you're gonna go down center. Then you open, circle back in. Keep on going through this. If you like the hands underneath those cheeks, do it. If it's not working for you, release it. Center, squeeze, wrap around. 2 to go. Last one. Bring the feet back down to the floor, bend the knees, bridge. Simple, nothing crazy. Wiggle out through the toes, even weight through the feet. Gaze is straight up to the ceiling, hips are high. Release any tension in those hips. I know you still feel the work in the hamstrings and the glutes. You have one more deep breath right here. Sink down, take your time, one vertebrae at a time, re-imprinting down to the ground. Nice and slow. As your low back and hips tap the floor, bring the legs up one more time. So we're gonna do one more exercise here, and then we're gonna flip over one more time, and then we'll eventually cool it down. You hang in there with me. This is big work right here. So we're gonna tap our right toe. Bring it back up. Tap the left toe. Nice and slow. Keep this going. A little active recovery. Feel good on the hips. We're gonna make it harder. Take your time. Crunch up if you can. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lower. Good. If you want to make it even harder, what happens? Straighten out through the legs. Lower, lift, lower, and lift. Head can be down. Legs just start long. One leg at a time. All right. So this is what I need you to focus on. When you're kicking your leg straight down, you can have your leg up. As we add on a little series of a leg circle, your head is going to drop down to the floor. Yes? Yes. All right, one more set right here. Kick down right. Rise up. Kick down left. Drop your head to the floor. Circle your leg around to the right. Bring it back up. Left leg. Circle around. Crunch up. Straight down. Right leg. Lift it. Straight down, left leg. Head down, circle around. Find it. Breathe through. Reverse. Or change legs. All right, guys. Next set, we reverse. Crunch if you want. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Now your right leg. Drop your head, drop the leg. Circle around the other direction, and then drop the other leg. Circle around. We have it one more set. Right leg drops. You can bend the knees if you need. Bring it back up. Other side. Drop the head. Drop the right leg. Circle back to set. Drop the left leg. Circle back to set. You made it. Hug the knees into the chest. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. We are going to use a roll up to get to a seated position. We're going to extend through the body. Push the feet away. Reach the hands up overhead. And really extend. I want you to stretch out. Long and lean right here. Breathe. Full body stretch. One more deep breath. All right, from here, you can bend your knees into your chest and use a little momentum to allow yourself to roll up. If you want to come with me, I'm gonna go ahead and flex my feet. I'm gonna glue my calf muscles down into the ground. I'm really gonna activate my core and pull the belly button into the spine. Slowly lift the hands up overhead. Then slowly peel the spine up and over and stretch, reach through, down to the toes, and guide yourself down for a nice deep stretch down the back of the legs. 2 deep breaths right here. Inhale and exhale. All right, remember that reverse plank? Yeah, it's coming back, guys. We're doing it. Option is a tabletop. So walk the hands behind the glutes, pressing the palms down to the floor. Your option, of course, is right here, bent knees and pushing your hips up into a tabletop. If you don't even like that option, lay back down and do a bridge. If you like it with straight legs, let's do it together. Inhale, lift the hips up, head drops back, and this is it. You reverse plank. Lift the hips just an inch higher, even weight through the palms, gaze is straight up to the ceiling. Let your ponytails hang long. You have one more deep breath. Inhale, exhale, have a seat, and fold forward. We're gonna do that again, and of course we're gonna make it harder. If that worked for you and you wanna build on that and just stay and work your reverse plank, do it. If you wanna add a leg lift, that's where we're going. It can be done in the tabletop. I'll show you that version first. We can be right here, and you're gonna lift one leg, and then you're gonna put it down, and you're gonna lift the other leg as we work through. If you wanna do it with straight legs and in a reverse plank, let's do it. Lift the hips, gaze straight up. If it's too much for you, bend your knees in right here. Squeezing through the cheeks, bracing the core. Gaze up, breathe. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lower down. Other side. Lift up, lower down. Again, lift and lower. We're gonna take it one more set. We're gonna hold the right leg up there just a little bit longer. Freeze and breathe. Hips lift. Now drop that leg. Same thing other side. Transition, hold, squeeze, lower. Have a seat. Fold forward. From here, we're gonna work into our saw, which is an oblique exercise, but also a stretch. So rise up. Your legs, your feet go about mat width. Arms reach out proud. Shoulders back and down. Inhale here, center. Spine twist over to the right. Then take your right hand or your left hand, wherever way you chose to twist, and reach it to the outside of the foot. And then we transition back center. Inhale. Exhale, twist the other way and reach for the outside of the foot. You have it one more time. So think tiny, tiny waist as you twist, and then big stretch as you reach. Good, bringing it back center. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Reach it out. Good, come back center. Relax the arms down. Flip it over, onto the belly. One last set down here. Take your time getting here. We are gonna cool down after this. So just a little bit more back work. We're gonna take our palms out wide. We're gonna bend our elbows, and you can have your elbows hit the floor, or you can hover right over, you choose. Now from here, you're gonna press through the palms, you're gonna lift the chest up and hold it. So squeeze the shoulder blades together, tops of the feet start on the floor. Now if you're feeling okay, you're gonna lift the palms up off the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades tighter together. And if you're still feeling okay, feet lift, hold it. Good, good. We're gonna extend the arms. As you reach, you can drop a little bit and then pull back, lift higher. Squeeze through and rise. Working through the low back and the upper back all together. Controlling it from your strong core. If it's bothering your low back, you can keep the feet on the floor and just lift little. It does not have to be a high lift. Toes do not have to lift off the floor. Hands don't even need to come up. It can just be this. You're lifting and you're lowering. You have it 2 more times. Reach on out. Last one. Pull it together and hold. Right here and freeze. Elbows wide. Chest up. Gaze straight ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly drop down. Now your palms go to the mat, one on top of the other. Forehead down on the hands. Heels beat in 3 times. Kick it 3, 2. Now control it down. Repeat again. 3, 2. You have this one more time. If you want to transition to hands on the low back and add a little stretch, that's where we're going. Kick it in. 3, 2, up and hold. Breathe right here. Arms go long. Chest proud. We have it one more time. Look over a shoulder. Kick it. 3, 2, 1. Lift up and freeze. Good. Drop. Look over the other shoulder. Relax the body down. Take the hands under the shoulders. Press your body up, back and down into a child's pose. Deep breath. Allow your chest to fall down towards the floor. Head drops down. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we're gonna slowly rise up. You're gonna keep your booties in the air. You're gonna take your right arm, cross it over the body, press the palm down, extend out, and hold it. Good. From here, walk it back up. Switch hands. A nice big shoulder stretch here. So you're dropping the arm down, booty stays high. Press down, palms push down to the floor. Take one more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Walking at center. Slowly rise up. From here, little cat-cow. Tuck the chin. Drop the head. Deep breath. Dropping the belly down to the floor. Lift the head. We're going to circle through this one more time. And if you need more of this, you're going to do it for as long as you need. But we're coming to an end. We are out of time for the day. If you have questions about Pilates, please send me a little message here on the Facebook or on the YouTube. Or you can always email me at jcanan@ymcagbw.org. Guys, come to a seated position. One big breath. Reach on up. Exhale, lower down. We got one more. Reach it on up. Nice and big, nice and proud. From DJ Wills, from the Y, the Greater Brandy Wine. Guys, that was Pilates for today. If you want to repeat it, go for it. Listen, I'm hoping you're staying for the next class. If not, I'll see you next time. We're going to continue to stay humble and be kind to one another. We're going to stay to the peace sign. We're done.